Okay, what's up, guys? It's Fate back here, and sorry for not uploading a video for such a long time because I'm quite busy and I feel kind of lost in my other personal stuff. So I like to say sorry for this long new video update. So I just hope you all can tolerate me, and thank you for continue supporting on my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so today in this video, I would like to talk about the importance of shields, or the necessary, like, is it necessary to have a shield, and why is shield like kind of important, and how is it a game-changing character? Like, not character, but a game-changing properties or mechanics. So for people who don't understand what exactly is a shield, so a shield is exactly, you can take it as a temporary HP, means health bar, for your character, which doesn't actually affect your character since it's additional or temporary and extra. So what the shield actually give you is it helps you to take direct damage from enemies, like enemy hits, enemy skills and stuff, and all those, they will help you block down the damage. And certain shields have certain health bars of the shield, which means how much damage they can take. Like for example, Zhongli's, I have an example of Zhongli here. So it's, yeah, as you can see that it says the shield base absorption is 2712, and there's more additional shield absorption based on his max percent HP. So by this, it means that the shield contains a 23% of his max HP. Beware, it's max HP, not current max HP. And also a base absorption of 2712. But however, there are also some other special shield characters like Noelle. Her shield is based on defense. So which means that the higher defense Noelle have, the more shield she can gain and more healing she can gain also. As you can see here, damage absorption is 200% defense and a base absorption of 1020. And there's also C4 Kea, which scales on his max HP, and same goes to C4 Yanfei. 45% of Yanfei's max HP. And also Xinyan, where his skill is also skills on defense for the shield. And Yunjin, the temporary shield, also like 12% max HP. And also Toma, and a lot more. Like, there's a lot. Okay, so um ever since I think 2.3 or 2.2, there's Rift Hounds released in Surumi Island, and everyone is like quite fed up, especially for some meta players. Like, they only care about strengths. They start to like don't care about shields anymore. They are like, since it's just corrosion and ignore shields, like it doesn't really matter. So why would I still want the shield? I can just bring a healer instead. Like, why would I want a shield? So I would like to explain why shields are so, like, quite important and necessary. So instead of just like helping you to take direct damage, there's also one thing that players may just ignore, which is the toughness of your character. So what should I say toughness is like? For example, um, you get hit by an enemy, there's actually a toughness scaling of your character. So if the toughness scaling like hits 0, you instantly get knocked back, like here, like this. So what a shield actually helps you is it helps you take temporary damage, and it ignores the toughness mechanics. So which means that if enemy hits you, you won't get knocked back. Like, it will take all the damage, so the damage won't affect your toughness. And some other buffs like Bennett ulti, as you know, Bennett ulti, it clearly says that Yes, it clearly says that imbues characters within the AoE with pyro. So what does this means? Means that if you have a Bennett elemental burst or ulti in the field and your character standing on it, whenever an electro enemy hits on your character will get overloaded. And overloaded has such a strong toughness reduction that they may just immediately launch your character away. Especially for bow characters, which is very lethal as it's just time wasting and it may be quite dangerous for your characters if there are multiple enemies. So for especially for a bow characters like bow DPS, Yoimiya, Ganyu somewhere, I didn't got her. Most of these characters they will have less toughness scale compared to melee characters. Like for example, melee characters I would just say they have 50. Maybe the bow characters may have 25 or even lower because they are range and the developers just think like, oh, we can since they are range we can just reduce their toughness mechanics since they are just so far away from the enemies they might not get hit. So what if the electric Rift Hound and you have a Bennett with a character like Yoimiya or Ganyu on the field, if you get hit by them you'll actually receive overload and instantly launch away. So which is like quite annoying, especially when you are playing Abyss, like which is counting tick by tick, second by second. That is just very wasting time and very dangerous. So God knows what will happen if maybe you just got overloaded and knocked back, and suddenly the enemy just one shot you out of nowhere. So that's why shields come in handy even though you have a healer. Like shield can help you take damage, but healer can only heal your damage, like your HP reduced. Like yes, you may think like I have a healer, I can heal everything, I don't need a shield. Okay, so what if there is an enemy that can one shot your character at your character's max HP? That's why shield existed for a reason. It helps you take down your damage and don't let your characters die that easily. You get what I mean? So shields are no matter how hard they're trying to nerf the shield will still be very useful because it helps immune to toughness, which is kind of annoying in some occasions. And it besides the toughness immune, it also gives you quite some benefits. But only applies on Zhongli shield or Xinyan shield or Diona shield because as I said in my previous video, Zhongli's shield gives an every resistance but reduced by 20%. And Diona's shield is also quite good when you hit Ascension 1, as it says increase movement speed by 10% and stamina consumption by 10% decrease. And also Xinyan shield, I think there's one constellation or something. There's one constellation on Talon that says, yeah, the second Ascension Talon. Characters shielded by sweeping fervor deal 15% increased physical damage. Means this thing can buff physical damage bonus like Eula or someone else. And then Noelle's shield is special. She can tank damage and at the same time she can also deal some healing when she hits enemies. So yeah, that's what I want to say. Like, no matter how good you have healers or like you may just say I have Bennett, I don't need Zhongli, I don't need Diona, I don't need Noelle, I don't need Xinyan, I don't need any shield characters. I just need my healer. No, bro. Shield existed for a reason. Immune to toughness is one of the reasons why it can still stand until this version after so long. You know how important immune to toughness is? Imagine you got knocked back just now and then you got knocked back again, like knocked back non-stop. Just imagine how much time are you going to waste? Like you see I have a shield, I can just stand here and I just let them hit me. And that's all I need to do. Instead of like letting like my characters fly here and there, as you can see he's hitting me now, I just flew away. Yeah, so this is how important shields actually are. They protect your characters from damage, they help your characters to immune to toughness mechanics, except corrosion. Corrosion penetrates, like ignores shield, not penetrates. They'll directly take off your HP. And also the new enemy in Enconomia, the Batismo Geo, no, not Batismo Geovision. Batismo Visha. Is it Batismo Visha? Yeah, the Batismo Visha. One of the point of you fighting this thing is, even though you have shield, you might want to stack energy recharge when fighting against this thing, as the attacks of this thing might just drain your energy, and when you have no energy, they deal true damage and drains your HP, and which ignores shield. But however, the shield still helps you reduce some of the damage from its direct attack or normal attack. So shield is still good up to this point. Like it's not really like, oh, it's not necessary I have a healer. No, sorry sir or ma'am. There is no I have healer only thing. Shield existed for a reason, okay? So shield is important. So please make good use of them instead of saying I have a Bennett, I have a Jean, I have a Diona, I have a Chi Chi, I have a healer. No, sorry. Please build your shields like Zhongli, Diona, Noel, and some like Toma or Xinyan. But what I recommend is Zhongli, Diona, and Noel, as Noel has the strongest skills scaling, I mean shield scaling under Zhongli. While Diona is not as strong as Noel and Zhongli, but her shield are good because the shields can decrease and stamina consumption and also increase your movement speed by a little bit. And also the shield, yeah, it has a 250% cryo damage absorption bonus. Means when you are fighting Maku Kenki, which deals cryo damage sometimes, you can just use this against him and tank down a bunch of damage. Yeah, so that's all I want to say about this shield guide this time. Because a lot of people are like, I don't really care about shields as healer. No, sorry sir, that's definitely not the case. So please start building your shields characters like Diona. Diona is definitely one of the most used shield characters under Zhongli. And I think Noah is quite good as she can heal and deal damage at the same, not deal damage, shield and tank damage at the same time. Like for beginners, she's kinda useful. But it may just be a waste of time if you want to swap to Noelle and heal because she needs to stay on field, and sometimes it may just be a waste of damage. So that's what I want to say about this video, and yeah, I think that's all. So start utilizing your shields instead of throwing them aside and build healers. Even though it's healer meta, shield still stands in position, like it's still useful somewhere. Like throwing them away won't make any good. Okay, that's what I want to say for this video. Thank you guys. Peace out.